We're here at Moda, Miami, a beautiful scene, a gorgeous car concourse event, of course, but it is the battle of Bugattis right now. Tyler Hoover versus Ed Bolian. Who has the better spec? We will find out shortly. Careful, boys. Okay. If you had to choose, okay, you're taking one of these puppies home, which is it going to be?
I'm going to have to go not with Ed's. Definitely blue, although that interior is way too much blue for me.
Right. Which Bugatti do you like better?
I like the red one more.
Yeah.
I think I'd choose this one, but the color's just really, really flashy.
Right.
You know what? I would have to pick the Grand Sport, honestly, because the roof comes off. That being said, the color of this car, the French blue, is...
Ooh.
Smash them up.
Right? There's a lot of beautiful metal surrounding us, but if you're going to choose, perhaps, which one would you go home with?
Which plastic? We're surrounded by plastic.
Wait a
here.
minute. What are we talking about? Plastic now?
This is plastic. I mean, these are plastic automobiles. Plastic body. You know, we're, as much as I would love to just completely annihilate your fiance's car, I think I actually have to go with his. The historical tribute to old Bugatti, which I have to proper Bugattis, not never buy a Grand Sport. I'm going with the reverse psychology right now because I definitely don't have one.
Oh, this is Huckleberry. Oh, she's so cute. Do you feel like Huckleberry would lean towards one or the other?
Well, he's a Porsche guy.
If you're in the market for a Bugatti, let's say we're selling these here, which one are you going with?
Well, that's Ed's, and I know that's Hoovie. I'm gonna take Tyler's.
Why Tyler's?
I honestly, I can't.
Do you just have a crush on Tyler? You can say it, because I do, and I understand.
I've been watching both for a very long time.
And you like Tyler better?
Yes.
Because he's sexier, perhaps?
I think absolutely the blue and black Bugatti is just stunning. I love the contrast between the two colors, and it just really catches your eye.
I feel like you're a man of the people, you know about things. Between these two Bugattis, where are you going?
So Bugatti's French, right? So red, it's an Italian color. I just don't think it's French is blue.
Right.
So you have to go with the blue and black. To me, that's prototypical French.
I'm sure that at some point someone has called it the Blue Gotti, I think it's cool. I personally would have the tan.
But it's not working for you.
Yes, but to be fair, many things don't work for me. Myself included. I don't work for me.
I feel like this kid is going to steal the car and go away with it. What do we got going on here? All right.
We got a two-tone sub.
Wow, that's nice.
You gotta look at his.
What is this here? Watch check.
AP diver.
Okay, I'm digging that. This one is kind of going with the black and blue Veyron.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this car?
I mean, how much is this car?
It's a little over $1 million.
So imagine you have $1 million car, right? And then you go buy some HREs, and you put HREs on $1 million car.
This just like screams like way too much midlife crisis. I love you, Ed, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tyler's car.
What is it about midlife crisis and this particular Bugatti that you're drawing a connection to?
It's like Bugatti's not flashy enough to have to go all red, like red interior, red everything. I don't know. It's not me.
No?
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's a prettier spec. Let's be real. Like, I don't think there's going to be many people who will choose that spec over that spec. I could be wrong. I'm not a massive Bugatti guy, but... And the HREs are a nice touch. So, yeah.
What do you think about his wheels?
Someone needs to talk to him.
Which is the best mac and cheese?
Kraft.
No, it's Velveeta.
Look, I love the red on this, but the blue, the color scheme is awesome on this one. And the HSC wheels.
Right?
Yeah.
Which Bugatti are you going with?
Just to be different, I'm gonna go with that one.
Why is that?
I like the red on red.
Yeah. All right, what about you? Which Bugatti are you going with?
I think I like Hoovies, to be quite honest. A little bit more subtle.
So you know this is Tyler.
I do know it's Tyler.
And you're partial to Tyler.
I am partial to Tyler.
So this isn't fair. This isn't.
It's not a fair fight, I think it's a solid look. And the HREs don't bother me so much.
HREs on a Bugatti is absurd.
It's cool. I don't like the wheels, but I know Tyler probably didn't want to spend the money for original tires, which I understand. It's okay. He can be a little cheap sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow, this is garbage. You actually like this?
So if a guy was picking you up on a date,
Okay.
and you had a choice of two different Bugattis, similar yet different, which one are you going for?
I mean, I'm gonna say the blue.
Blue?
Yeah, it's so pretty. I like the difference between the black and the blue. I didn't know that the black is harder to clean though.
Right. Who would win in an actual fight? Hoovie versus Bolian.
Well, Ed Bolling's pretty tall, but Hoovie's actually taller than I expected.
Oh, so what does that mean? Did you think he was just a really short guy? A short king?
No, I didn't.
What's wrong with short guys?
I didn't think he was a short king, but it's a good looking car though.
So who would win
And
in a
he's a good-looking
fight?
guy.
Let's go. Who would win in a fight?
I got to go with Ed. I got to go with Ed Bolling. He is a man of Christ though, so that might not work out in his favor.
So it would not be to the death.
Exactly, it would be to the death.
Can I show you what Ed's comes with as well? It comes with an Ed Bolian shirt.
I might have to steal this from you.
Why do you think Ed wears loud shirts?
I think it's from his generation. I think he's a little bit older now, so like it's just he's becoming a dad figure. So
A what? A dad?
a dad figure, yeah. So this is very dad of him. Yeah, big time.
So, but should Tyler wear that?
If he doesn't want to look older, he shouldn't.
Well, as you notice, I don't have any gold chains, okay?
Okay.
So I'm a real car enthusiast. I have
Right.
30 cars in my collection.
Yes.
I don't have a Bugatti.
No, you don't have a
So-
Bugatti. Let's say you were in the market, okay?
Okay.
Let's say you got some gold chains going
Right,
on.
okay.
You needed the Bugatti to match. Which one are you going with?
Okay. Well, I'm shooting something with Ed next week, so can we say that that's not going to be held against me, Ed?
It won't be held against you.
Okay.
He's not even going to see this. He doesn't know we're doing this. You're all good. Don't even worry.
Well, I think Tyler's is kind of the traditional. That is a classic Bugatti, classic colors, right? You see that and you go Bugatti.
Right.
You see this and you go drug dealer.
Stop it. This is fantastic.
So, sorry, Ed. I love you, man, but that's the car.
Right. And if cars were drugs, Ed would be the main drug dealer, drug lord of the world. That is true. So, Edwardian Bolian, here's the thing. A lot of people have been saying Tyler's. I feel like he might be like paying them or like sugaring them up somehow.
He gave them all rides.
Right.
He's been driving them just loops around the building. That's the secret.
It has to be. But sell me on yours, okay? Because people are just drawn. They're saying it's like the French blue is the proper color, and you're just more like over the top drug dealer spec. I don't know what that means.
Drug dealer chic is really like my general motif, what I'm trying to achieve
Right.
stylistically in my life.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
They can like his better. I'm good with mine.
Sell me yours. Why is yours better?
Take the roof off. Oh, it doesn't. But and mine has the right wheels on it.
Right.
So it hasn't exploded yet. And I drove it here. Yours came on a truck.
That's true.
Okay. I'm done being cameraman because mine has a higher top speed because it has the roof still on it.
It's the same. It's about 253.
They go faster with the roof on.
It's exactly the same
it's not.
in the book.
No,
407 kilometers an hour.
No, it's not.
This is a cute lover's quarrel right now.
No, it's not. And then I can actually use mine because I have the wheels with tires. You are driving on 15-year-old tires. You're going to ruin your car at any minute.
No, I'm just going to crash it any minute. That's different. But you're going to explode your car.
Well, I think I won about 10-1 on the spec there, Ed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, everyone hates mine, which I'm totally comfortable with. I mean, I wouldn't have ordered a red with red wheels car if they were asking me to spec it, but I got my super sport wheels, I got my clear tail lights, and my roof comes
What would you order if you could?
Last year here at Moda, they had a bare blue car, but almost exactly like this, but with the polished aluminum fenders.
Yeah.
I think that would have been peak, kind of the way they did the Pure Song, which was the coupe version.
Right.
But I mean, honestly, I think the cars are so singular in it just being a Bugatti Veyron that it really doesn't matter which variant it is. I think it's so cool that we've got 16.4 Coupe, 16.4 Grand Sport, Super Sport, Grand Sport Vitesse, having all of them represented right here. I haven't seen all of that displayed anywhere, maybe ever.
Right now, seeing that Tyler's car, people are picking his more. Do you feel like you need to rough it up a little bit or mess it up or do something or make it disappear?
Oh, I'm just happy that he got one and he joined the club, and now there's a third odd man out, I think. We're going to have to find one underwater somewhere so that Freddie can join the Bug Club.
That would be great. Awesome. So what do you think, this man right here that owns this Bugatti, what does he do for a living?
Maybe he's living at home on a fat trust fund.
Probably like a real estate guy.
Yeah, real estate.
Yeah.
Does he do good in real estate or bad?
Probably good. Probably sells condos.
Condos,
Yeah.
not like commercial real estate, not the big money, just little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Okay. Like just dirty old condos.
Yep.
And what about black and blue Bugatti?
Maybe this man is patent on some incredible inventions, and this is just one of 20 in his collection.
How do you feel about leasing cars versus buying them? Do you think it's a good idea?
For the high-end cars, I only lease. My wife drives a Rolls Royce. We lease it because if you're driving one of these, somebody hits you and it's a lease. You have insurance. If it hits you and you own it, it's now devalued. So we only lease those.
So that's your excuse to tell your wife, hey, I'm going to buy 17 cars, but don't worry, they're all a lease. It's going to be
She's a
okay.
car girl.
What is it about Bugatti? Like, what is a Bugatti owner like? Like, could you put some adjectives to them?
So listen, it could go both ways. I've met some really incredible Bugatti owners, and I think from a historic point of view, I think the Veyron is probably one of the most undervalued, most important cars of our time.
Right.
It changed the world.
Why do you think that is?
That big? Well, it was a benchmark car. I mean, you talk about horsepower, price, the impact on young people as well. I mean, it started the hypercar trend. That being said, there's a lot of very tacky Bugatti owners. I mean, it's almost, as a brand, I think they should do a better job sometimes. I don't think you can. There's a lot of tacky Bugatti owners, with HRE wheels and things like that.
What's the ticket clinic here?
Okay, you obviously don't watch VinWiki.
Don't accuse me of crazy things like that.
Okay, so the Ticket Clinic is a nationwide law firm.
Yeah.
We go to court on traffic tickets all over the country.
Yeah.
I've gotten him out of trouble. I've gotten Ed out of trouble countless times.
What does Ed do? Why is he getting in trouble?
He drives a red Bugatti.
Right, and he gets pulled over quite a bit then.
Listen, that thing, I mean, you can't even drive under the speed limit,
Yeah.
It's impossible. In fact, Ed wrote to me the other day, one of his friends got one on the way down, and he already sent it to me. So,
Really?
yeah, it'll go away.
And you just take care of it. You say, like, forget about it, I guess.
You know a person. You got.
I got a guy that's got a guy that's got a guy
Right.
that knows you.
And by the way, I mean, if it's personal, you send it to me.
Right.
But otherwise, we're all AI now. You take a picture of it.
Yeah.
You text it to 305-305.
I like this.
Right.
This is good. This is working out for me. Not so much Ed or Tyler, but all for me.
Come on, this is it.
I have this like weird, wild feeling that you like Ferraris.
I do. I love Ferrari. I've been with Ferrari for 20 years.
But like going steady?
Like going steady.
Right. What do you do for them?
I'm in sales with Ferrari Fort Lauderdale.
Here we go. All right, now I'm not talking Ferrari, I'm talking Bugatti. Which Bugatti would you like to have in your garage if you were forced to have a Bugatti?
I think I like the black and blue.
Again.
And I can tell you that I do know that Bugatti builds a great car,
Right.
fantastic car. I'm just, with working for Ferrari, I'm a little biased.
You have to be biased. What do you think about a Bugatti owner? Do they have a different mentality, perhaps?
Not really. I mean, I know a lot of guys that own Bugatti, and they're nice guys. A lot of the guys that have Bugatti also have Ferrari. So, it's an eccentric car.
Okay.
That's the best way to say
So
it.
maybe an eccentric personality matches with eccentric car?
Correct.
Is this red one like way loud, like, hey, I need attention, I don't feel good enough about myself, so I need all the extra attention I can get?
That's like a wealthy guy that would normally have a Corvette,
Okay.
but he's more wealthy, and so he got the red Bugatti. That's what
Midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis,
Corvette.
but I've got a lot of money, so
Right.
I get a bright red Bugatti.
So what is this black and blue one? What do you think that owner's like?
I don't know. I think he's probably a little more subdued than the guy that owns the red car.
Interesting.
But you never know.
No, you don't know. Definitely not.
Right. You don't know. I mean, we're in South Florida.
True. So what do you think about a man that owns a Bugatti?
Well, I would love to meet that kind of man.
Well, there are a few owners here today. Is there a specific one that you'd prefer, this beautiful red specced out one or the black and blue?
They look better when she's standing next to them. Maybe you.
I agree. I agree. Which Bugatti do you like better? Which one would you be seen in strolling down the street?
I would go with the blue one.
Again?
Yes.
Are
I
you-
love the color. Blue is my favorite color.
Oh no, I have some competition now, it sounds like.
Let's do a little height comparison. Can you two turn around?
Are we comparing girls now? We're
Always.
comparing
Not just
fiancés. I would pick her. I'm just saying. I'm high maintenance.
Well, you're pretty knowledgeable with cars.
Okay.
So that's good.
I'll take it.
That's why I subscribe.
Where are you from?
Russia originally.
Russia. Okay, so the Russian spec versus the American spec. She's a little classier than I am. I just have to say it. I'm just calling it like it is, just like these Bugattis here. Which one do you like better? I just heard that your last name is Tucker. Is this like an actual relation to the Tucker?
It is. My great-grandfather was actually Preston Tucker. Yes.
And I'm standing next to you.
Yeah, but I'm standing next to you.
This is do you have tons of memorabilia at home?
We have a lot of cool things. It's interesting how the story ended. So the end of the movie, that if you didn't see it, everything was the bankruptcy, right? So everything was left, and my brother and I have spent our life kind of collecting things back and working with the other 2,500 families that had dealerships that didn't work out. So we've kind of made it our passion. Yes.
So what's your side of the story? Kind of how things didn't fully work out.
So the movie really laid it out as the big three killed him. That was a little piece of it, but financing was a problem the whole time. He had problems with the plant. So all of those things together, I mean, he was on the edge of bankruptcy every day. So
This is so cool. I'm nervous. You're royalty to me. This is fantastic.
I'm just a regular guy.
Do you think if the Tucker came out now, would it have been more successful?
I think one of his mistakes was everything so revolutionary all at once.
Right.
So, trying to do that and make it happen, I think with the financing he had to be tough.
Right.
Great idea. And I think the marketing and some of the things he did to build funds back then are more accepted today. So like an IPO and selling dealerships before the car exists is crazy back then, but today it's normal.
Right,
so
exactly.
I think it would have been better, maybe not all the way, but better.
Yeah. Do you have a Tucker?
I do not. No, I have half a Tucker. I'll get there eventually. So I have the bottom half of one of the ones that disappeared. But
Would you rather have a Tucker or a Bugatti?
well, we're with Tyler, so I'd rather have a Tucker.
Seriously?
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay.
I would not that they're not cool. I love the Bugattis, but I gotta have a Tucker.
Okay, so you have a Tucker. Let's say you get
Number
one.
two. Number two. Yeah.
Which Bugatti then would you want in your garage next to that?
Which one? Well, I am partial to blue, so
Okay.
I would take Tyler's.
Why is that? Because guys are all into color right now. This is so weird because usually they make fun of girls like, oh, the color.
I feel like I'm a non-traditional car guy. I like the old stuff, so like if blue's my color, this is the one.
Okay.
Yes.
Just purely based on color. I like that.
Yes.
What do you think about Bugatti owners? What are they like?
Honestly, they're car people just like the rest of us. They have maybe a different taste, and I think this community is so awesome because.
What kind of taste? You're talking about taste. What kind of different taste?
I mean, sometimes
a little showy,
a little bit showy,
over the
but,
top,
a little bit. But
look
at
at
the
me.
same time, they're still car people, and this community is great because of it. So it's all a good community to be in, and everybody helps each other, and it just works out great. Even though maybe the taste is a little bit different, right?
You're so wholesome. I love the Tucker family. This is fantastic. Are you married?
I am married, yes.
Dang
yes,
it.
yes.
I'm just kidding. I would never. April Tucker, I'm totally kidding. Whoa. Okay, cool. They kicked our car, understandably, out of the valet section. I asked to park it up front. They weren't having it, Tyler.
No, not at the Biltmore at Moda. A Dodge, whatever the heck it is, a Hornet is not gonna cut it. It has to be something schmancy. So we thought, well, why not just walk through all these? Because it's pretty nuts, just the valet section of Moda.
Can you imagine being a valet driver though, and parking all of these, backing them up, like not hitting anything?
Yeah.
Were you ever a valet?
No, never a valet. So yeah, this one, it's a speedster replica. April doesn't like replicas, but this one's pretty cool.
I don't, but I do because you can drive them and you're not worried about driving them, so you still have that experience. Is that a nice way of saying?
You're getting better at this.
Okay.
Yes, you're much better at this. They put the leather straps on the bonnet.
Right.
And the little bump there for aerodynamics, I suppose. It is very pretty,
Is that what that's for? I thought it's like if you roll over, you don't crush your head.
No.
Okay.
This is a big deal.
Right.
This is a 911R, which was a huge Porsche speculator crazy prices. At one point, this was $1 million Porsche, or darn near it, because people thought this would be the last sort of GT series of Porsche with a manual transmission. Well, because people were flipping them and it was going so crazy, Porsche decided to continue making them.
There's some, do you see the houndstooth interior?
Yes, so
That's
it's kind of a
really
heritage, sort of a stealth GT3 with a manual transmission.
Right.
And
she's wide.
yeah, so the people who paid $1 million for them got their butts kicked when they started making them again, basically as the GT3 Touring.
This
but
is so
this is
cool.
crazy.
Oh my God, electric Defender. Obviously wasn't born this way. So cool.
Some teak wood.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Yeah, it's very stock on the outside, but they fit everything under the hood of an old Defender as far as, yeah, it looks like the batteries and the inverter and everything else.
There's no frunk.
And does it go to a stock? Yeah. Nope, it does not go to like a stock transmission or anything. There's the drive motor right there going to the drive shaft to a stock differential.
Can you drive one of these with the wheel on the other side? Do you ever feel like nervous about it?
Should be fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
ooh, the Ghost.
The Ghost with the good pinstripe and the matching interior. So all the specs on the Rolls Royces are very unique. So yeah,
so we
very
just
neat
had
there.
the Wraith for a while, which is the two-door version, and you're saying you like the Ghost better.
I like the Ghost better just because it's cheaper. And yeah, this one, look, it still has the stock wheels with the Rolls Royce the gyros all facing up.
The gyro. Can I twist it as it's sitting?
No. I don't think it'll move. No.
I can't believe I just touched it. I'm
No,
gonna
you're
get
not
kicked
supposed
out
to
of
touch
here.
the
I know.
cars,
Sorry.
yeah.
Do you have frosting on your ear? Yeah, you have some like blue frosting.
Hair gel or something? I don't know.
No, it's literally like blue frosting.
But you get in trouble all the time in the comment section for touching cars when you're not supposed to.
I know, I'm sorry.
So
what is
next
that?
to it, 107 SL. And this
like your
one's showing a
grandma's
lot of, wear and tear. How many miles? 130,000 miles, so about the exact same miles as my 500 back home. But the big difference, the park bench bumpers on these, the US mandated. Mine's a Euro, so it doesn't have these big bumpers on it.
I have my hands behind my back.
Sealed
so
beam headlights. That's good. Yeah.
G-Wagon, baby. We got a new one and an older one.
Yes.
Just so cool. It's just like very stripped down, real deal version, but then they added all these goodies and jewels on it.
Right. It's
very
interesting
cool.
to see how the G-Wagon started life as a military vehicle and then became, a Kardashian mobile. Oh yeah.
Those are custom wood cup holders. That's
yeah.
really neat.
Oh, they leather wrapped the steering wheel there. They made this one fancy.
I'm not touching it.
And
just
they
so you know.
color matched the jerry cans. Oh, you almost touched it.
Oh, I
Okay.
know I did. Sorry. Okay. I love the wheels on these. Look at that. That would be so annoying to clean though, especially in black.
Yeah. Cullinan's pretty cool.
The spirit of ecstasy that disappears.
I'm more into the old stuff though, and this is funny because I thought it was a Rolls-Royce Corniche from a distance because they're basically the same car. It's a Bentley, whatever their version of it
Would you
was.
make me slap you if it was a Corniche?
Well, yeah, the Zsa Zsa Gabor thing.
Yeah.
But back in the day, it was Bentley and Rolls-Royce from the same production line and building the same cars basically.
It is really cool. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, look at the sheepskin floor mats. Yeah.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh.
Can we put that in the Grand National?
Sure, why not? Yeah. So then Bentley goes to Volkswagen and dramatically upgrades. So this one's, I forget what special edition this is, but all that's factory as far as the racing stuff.
Gosh,
Yep.
I love all the intricate cuts and the headlights. They just really make it shine and stand out.
Yeah.
What is this beauty right
Hypercar
here?
Holy Trinity here. 918. Yes.
You're just sitting out in the wild.
Just parked,
at
yeah.
the Biltmore.
Just parked.
I need to get my hands back.
There was a McLaren P1 here earlier, but not anymore. Yeah, GT3 RS got a lot of extra bling tacked onto it, but
Oh no, look
looks
at all
okay.
the bugs that sacrificed themselves.
It got drove down, but
Yeah.
that's some interesting ribbage there and some.
The badge is like almost a decal under there to save weight. I feel like you guys totally did that to save weight.
Right.
You're like, it'll save 1 milligram.
And there's a hot rod.
Yeah,
I
you
like
always
it.
Ooh, the burled wood inside with that kind of brass finish looks gorgeous. The banjo steering wheel. I dig it. Kind of a tuxedo two-tone leather. Very cool.
Yeah, and these are one of the prettiest BMWs of all time. I assume it's a 3.0 CS. What does it say on the back? Oh, it's D-badge. So not sure. They got Alpina wheels, but yeah, the 2.8, 3.0. and they're real good looking.
Oh yeah, another Rolls Royce.
Another ghost. A ghost of Christmas future, this one.
The paint just gleaming here.
Lots of green sparkle.
It has the bass boat metallic flake.
I'm sure the Rolls-Royce owner loves that you described it that way. So, yeah, Ferrari Roma, the new
Gorgeous.
8-cylinder.
I love the hood, and it kind of comes to a point because it's different and it stands out.
Holy smokes, this is an SSC Tuatara.
What does that even mean?
So that's the car that they had the speed record on that was fake, that Shmi pointed out, that,
really?
that didn't actually go how fast it went.
Yeah, I've never seen this kind of detailing before. This is artwork right here.
Yes.
It's gorgeous, and it looks comfortable inside.
Goofy speed records aside, it is very, very cool. And they're using every inch of that engine bay cover there.
Okay, come on. Doesn't that look like the Batmobile?
It does.
Back there.
It's a Batmobile spec, but yeah, look at the intakes. They're almost touching the glass on this thing.
That's gorgeous.
Wow.
It's got to be loud when you're driving. Like, you got to wear headphones.
Oh.
I heard Shmi was talking about in the Koenigsegg, you have special headphones to wear. That one, I feel like
It's got to be
too.
fun. So this one, 348, I'm seeing carbon fiber seats on it that definitely 348s didn't get. So the seat's different. Looks slightly reimagined here, but yeah, I had bumped over 100,000 miles on it, so love these cars. Lotus, I think, whatever, the modern Evoras, SLS, RIP my SLS.
Oh, with gull-wing doors?
Mm-hmm, yep,
That's cool.
yep.
Are you sad you sold yours?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I love the SLR.
Yeah.
I love it. So, a Senna, I think, yeah. It's got to be because of that wing, but this one's, GTR, so the race variant. So even rougher than a normal Senna.
Yes.
And these are all just so wild and crazy.
Big wang gang, for sure. Wild colors. This is like Miami spec right here.
Absolutely. And then here's the off-roader Huracan.
This is fantastic.
Yep.
Come on. I've never seen one in the wild. It is so cool.
And you even got the roof rack on the Storado there
Would
to
you
match.
go off-roading in it though?
Absolutely. That's what it's
I feel
for.
like people like off-roading cars, but they never actually take them off-road, and I'd be so nervous to do it in this.
Yep. Even has all-terrain tires, so it is lifted. It is.
But like, there's
tries.
no ground, like seriously.
It's got way more than a normal Huracan, so it's doing okay. Yeah. Turbo S 992, so the latest iteration, and exclusive manufacturer. So yeah, one-off special paint stuff. Yep.
It's really pretty, very subtle.
Very pretty. And then Jake, our camera guy, loves XJS's.
Does he?
Our editor, I guess
What
he's
is
not
it about?
filming this one.
What is
he
it about?
loves this grandfather clock kind of motif of these things.
Yeah.
So. And then, a reimagined Porsche over here.
Okay, so if you pretended to be valet and could steal one of these
Oh.
and just drive off into the sunset.
Oh, just to drive and experience it? I guess it'd be the Tuatara. But you know what's really funny?
Huh.
We walked through all these cars, and we missed the biggest deal here.
What is that?
The P1 in the Mistachrome. So that would be the one right there. So we have two of the three hypercar Holy Trinity here in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Well, in the whatever this is.
At the Biltmore parking
In the Biltmore
lot.
Valley. Yep.
Is that has to be a wrap?
No.
No?
No.
You're kidding.
Nope. McLaren MSO will do this.
Wow. So if you can't decide what color you like, you just kind of get both.
Yeah.
That's how that happens.
And forget the show field. I mean, you could go into Moda and buy the tickets. It's worth it, absolutely. But
Yeah.
the parking lot, holy crap.
Right? It's so cool. Thanks for watching.